Tonight at 10 o'clock, KHOU investigates the tragic death of Essie Jacobs and what can happen to nursing home patients during the COVID-19 pandemic. Her family tells our Jeremy Rogowski she survived the virus but died from something else, something totally unacceptable.
Jacobs was an 89-year-old church-going Houstonian who fell ill back in June with a fever and other signs of coronavirus. She tested positive and was sent to a nursing home that accepted COVID-positive patients, but because of the pandemic, no visitors were allowed. So the family had no idea their grandma had a gaping bed sore on her backside. So bad, we cannot show you the picture of it on TV.
My grandmother went in to recover from the COVID. However, she received a wound that is going to cause her death.
The day after our interview with the family, Essie Jacobs died. Her injury was something that a routine state health inspection should have flagged. But for months during COVID-19, those types of inspections were put on hold. It's that lack of oversight and accountability, some advocates say, that's put countless Texas nursing home patients at risk. More on that coming up tonight on 11 News at 10.